Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fableheim and the Legend of Keepers. The goddess, Toeris, continues her defense of the very first banner. She is waking up, getting used to the new world, full of filthy mortal fools. And I'm really enjoying her mummies and morale-focused kit. It is my favorite source of damage. It should be no surprise to anyone who has followed the series. And I'm having a blast. Thank you all for the name suggestions. A lot of the name suggestions I got were for characters that we don't quite have yet. But once we get there, we are well supplied. If you have any more name suggestions, though, feel free to leave them below. I will always listen, and I will always evaluate. The memes, the historical, whatever you want, just let her rip. There wasn't really one that was suitable for a servant, though. So good old Expendable is going to continue to be Expendable for now. Branners, after this one, I'll try and come up with a better name, but, might change something if it's working, alright? We're going to head off to the trainer, and I debated really long and hard what I wanted to level up here. And there's a part of me that wants to level up Notre Dame. Really, truly. Encourage, however, I really like Encourage. And we're going to be leveling up the... I think we're going to level up the servants. Expendable and back. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly at all. But I really enjoy... Typically what I go for in morale build is like huge AoE, just devastation. But Toeris has kind of opened me towards single target morale bombing. And it's been a lot of fun. It has been tremendous fun. So if we can keep that train a-rolling, I am satisfied. Let's go plunder. I typically avoid this because of the YOLO, but if you aren't going to YOLO in the first banner, when are you going to YOLO? Eh? So this is free. We get a monster, but we do lose one morale. We could take the bonus morale here, or we could take the money. Oh, the money. It is 10 weeks, however. They're all 10 weeks. Let's take this. Let's play it a little safe, shall we? Let's see what we get. Nice. Your volunteers have snuck into a prison and left a trail of blood on their way out. They have even found a monster in a cage and have set him free. They have emerged unscathed. Ah, this little thing. I typically... I've never really used this Psycho Imps. How do we feel about this? Little Psycho Imps, how psychotic are you? Are we talking a 1? Or a 2? Or a 10? We could even be talking about a 10. The Psycho Imps do have morale damage, though, so I am intrigued, even with Ricochet. Apply slow when their attack. Well, they have no hit points, so they're probably going to die. Their damage actually seems like it could be really good. Could be really good. I'm not going to lie, I have no names for this. None whatsoever. Crook piece, huh? Alright, let's go sell something. Well, rent something. I really enjoy the double sarcophagi, so I think we're just going to sell our fan here. Rent our fan, excuse me. At the engineers, speaking of... Oh, I couldn't rent this one out. That sucks. Let us upgrade... I guess this one. We need to try and push this to level 10. Excuse me, level 4, which costs 10 tiers, so that we can get the double wraps. For double rooms, and we have a champion before us. Well, little Psycho Imps, you're probably not going to get the time to shine here. I think this is okay. Yeah, sure. I'm satisfied with this. This room right here has so much killing potential, it's ridiculous. And you love to see it. SpaghettiOs. A necromancer knows much about fate. Would you like me to tell you what it is? Oh, that was one overkill. Come on. Alright, anyway, our champion for today is the Necromancer. The Necromancer is a terrifying being that gains enraged whenever losing morale. Which is unfortunate, because that's what we do. Very unfortunate. I think I'm going to do that. We usually don't do the laser beam with Sir Gracule. She is led by the Novice, which is a strange thing to think about, and joined by the Scout, attacking the front with ice and the back with physical damage, as you saw. Yeah, this went worse than I thought. I was hoping that Notre Dame's 15% physical resist would let him survive one more turn, but obviously that did not. The wraps also didn't do as much as I was hoping. So, yeah. I think we might be able to still brute force this. It really depends. The Necromancer counters... Actually. So the Necromancer does not counter our thing, besides the enraging part. I thought that she would summon a skeleton, but she only does that if someone dies. That's perfect. In fact, I think she's dead. I believe the Necromancer is dead. Alright, it's all worked out. We're fine. Look at that murdering potential of the back room.
Return to your grave.
Yes! Chewbacca! Chewbacca! I don't even see anything else here. What are these other choices? I don't know. I didn't see any other choices. Two-Birdstone could have been cute. Welcome to the party, Yggdrasil. It is good to see you. I think there's only one G in this. 2 looks better. Welcome, Yggdrasil. Long have I waited for your arrival. We do have one level 4 upgrade we could do, or we could just rip the level 2 Yggdrasil, which might be what we do. Let's go level 4. Who wants level 4? Who wants level 4? Cammy does some cute things at level 4, right? Ah, good old Cammy. It was brought up that there was a surprise that our first little Bastet's disciple was not named Kuko, which is, of course, the current reigning feline in my life. But the reason I went with Cammy, which was Kuko's predecessor, is because Cammy was a fighty little cat. She was a stray that we adopted. And Kuko, on the other hand, is a gentle furball who has been domesticated her entire life. This could be amazing or terrible. You can do it on Kiraj, I believe in you. Go get my money. So I thought that Cammy's fightiness was more acceptable. A wandering troubadour offers to sing for your employees in exchange for a modest sum. With the right employee, you could convince her to sing for free. Well, who does this help? Notre Dame, Sir Gracule, and Yog-Sothoth. That's it. This might not even be worth 50 gold. You know what? Go away. I do appreciate your services, but right now, I do not think they are required. Notre Dame's going to go to the back. It is unfortunate that Yggdrasil is not exactly the most useful thing right now, but let's pull Yogg to the front, and I think this is good. This looks good to me. Cammy level 4 is disgusting. I keep hitting that button for whatever reason. Cammy level 4 gets demoralized on her front attack. She is going to absolutely decimate, and if we can line up the wraps thing, that's 10% more damage. It's basically the La Chupacabra, except without the damage scale. Multiplicative. Anyway, here we go. Another monster.
How dare you show your face here, ninja?
One of the most foulest of mortal creatures. The ninja is leading the charge, dealing AoE nature damage and doing that annoying poison thing, and applying elemental weakness. Oh, I didn't read that word. Joined by the scholar, who attacks the front with fire, but look at Sir Gracule, he is literally... Oh. The sad thing is, even with his 5% fire resistance, he's still the most fire resistant on our team. And the minstrel, who is being mega annoying. But that's fine. Yggdrasil cares not as long as he gets to go again. Nailed it. Nailed it. Ironically, Yggdrasil has less nature resistance than Menez, the Mummy Colossus. And I debated putting him up, but I thought Yggdrasil would be fun. And I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong. Yggdrasil was fun. Farewell, Shadow.
Flee in terror.
After you apply the poison. I'm gonna have to pop this somehow. Alright, we'll do that. Bach can pop it, and Expendable can deal the murderous blow. 1, 2, and now, Camellia. My dear Cammy. Bring it home. That was 120. Wow. Well, I know who I have to pick now. We have the Naga. The Naga, my friends. A legendary creature. Masterful. By herself, Queen Ajara can take the game and put it on her back. Don't let her snake form fool you. She can carry an entire run by herself, and I'm not even kidding. The Time Watcher. I actually had a lot of fun with the Time Watcher. Good old Murazond. His AoE attack seems pretty... His second one, I don't remember what it's called. It's kind of mediocre, but it is really good in the first room just to start dunking on people's max morale pool to set them up for the final room. Actually very good, but I can't say no to the waifu. I really can't. Ragnarok. My dear Ragnarok is here. We finally have a reliable way of applying Terrified. I say that, but don't you do this? No. How did I apply Terrified to people? Whatever, it's fine. Oh, you do it if the armor is negative, that's right. So Ragnarok is going to want to be in the first room. Sir Gracule needs to rest. Notre Dame can come back. Yog-Sothoth is on the brink of madness, which, let's be honest, he was always there. At the Engineer, we can... 69, nice. Level up the Haunted Canopic Jars to level 4, and the other one to level 2. Perfecto. Now we do have 200... Oh, it's 250, isn't it? Shite. Whatever. At the event... Ooh. The Cleaning Goblin comes to see you. Weeping. Zluby, his pet stick insect, died in a mopping accident. Will you take Zluby to the resurrection room to harvest the goblin's joyful tears, sell the corpse to a gourmet chef, or organize a funeral? Now, it was pointed out to me a while ago now that 40 tears for 40 gold is the deal of a lifetime. That is so much value, especially if you can later find an alchemist and convert it into gold or blood, whichever you need. However, next week is a trainer. We need this gold. Hello, fat trainer. Would you be so kind as to level up my dear Ragnarok? Okay, great. Actually, I don't think I needed the money. I could have taken the tears. But no matter. It is high time to go to the stock room. During the cleaning, one of your employees found this strange object. Would you like to take it, auction it, or gift it to the employee for +1 level? This is 2-boat stone. Attacks targeting the hero only at the front deal 30% of final damage to the hero position behind the target. This applies to morale, right? Let's find out. We do have some front single target damage only, and it is pretty insane. I'm talking about you, Cammy. And Yog-Sothoth. Wait, are we done? Oh. Alrighty then. I forgot week 1 was shorter. How do I want to do this, then? I guess we don't really need Sir Gracule to be back to motivation. So if we're looking at the optimal front room, I think it's Ragnarok, Notre Dame, and Ankiraj? Maybe? Oops. I think that's what it's going to be. And then we have Cammy, Bach, and Expendable to clean up the final room with Sir Gracule here as a potential option as well. Alright. Well, let's see what nightmare awaits for us at the very end of the first banner. I keep forgetting these are shorter. Anyway, let's see what it is. I am fine with this. Here we go. We are challenged by the Druidess, who is here to ruin my fun. Now, we are fighting, of course, the Druidess, who was joined by the Onimusha, who will be attacking the front with fire, and the dreaded Harpooner, who will be attacking the slowest target with ice damage. And that is an important stipulation to keep in mind. The reason being, good old Ragnarok is here in the back. And in the back, she is a little slower than normal, courtesy of the Miraculous Pill. So I needed a different character to be slower than her, which is why we have Ankiraj here, who just died for the glorious Dark Gods. Now, the Druidess deals AoE nature damage, but her damage is reduced for each debuff she has, which took me a while to figure out, but I eventually got around to it. And I was kind of hoping the Harpooner would be dead, because I'm afraid of what she's going to do in this next room.
Diona Mushafliz.
We have a lot of wraps now. Oh, a wrap's applied to Toeris. Interesting. But this should be the end of the Harpooner. Very good. The Harpooner, I think, was going to one-tap Cammy, which is why I didn't want her here. I think. And look at that damage. Cleaned up by Camellia. And Bach.
I now understand how the ancient temples of the Nakra Delta have remained untouched for all this time. The humans of the old empire probably shouldn't have forced the locals to open them, eh? According to our latest reports, they've accidentally opened a demonic portal only a few dunes away from you. Good news for us!
What great news! A demonic portal? What could go wrong?
And I bellowed, "This tomb will be your tomb!" Not bad, eh? Check out these biceps.
I got to level 4 on the first one? Really? Did I do something good? Anyway, by completing the first banner, we unlock Anubis's Disciple. Very nice. He deals 21 damage of a type equivalent to the target's lowest resistance. Interesting. 45 ice damage to the front and minus 50 morale. Ricochets to the hero positioned behind the target if the target's morale is under 50%. So he has a pseudo Naga effect. Okay. He's right here. Does this get better? Gains 2 wraps when a monster of the group is defeated. Okay, so he wants to die last, ideally. Level 3, this is increased to 75%. Very good. Okay. I could see him being alright. He seems like a hybrid character. So homeopathic poison. The massive ice bomb benefits from the liquid nitrogen capsule, which I don't think you've ever actually used, but it wouldn't be a bad idea here. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Anubis. Next time. This was really fast. We will be heading into the second banner to unlock the Prophet Staff. Interesting. So a murder trap. 20 nature damage to everyone, applies vulnerability 2. We start with the Chris. Oh, we're gonna have to murder people? Bro. Ooh, we start with the doggy. I do have a doggy suggestion and a doggy name. We'll see what we do with it, though. Double Henrys. Wow, I only have a name for one of you, though. Oh, dear. That's going to be something. For our talents, I'll probably go over this next time, but we are going to cap out our golden when a hero flees because I love morale damage and I love gold. I still do not know what it means when a hero destroys a sarcophagus, but monster attacks that deal nature or air damage deal 15%. Interesting. Well, we are doing some nature damage next time, but I can't get this right now. Max morale, master life, scepter of life regenerates master life. Mummies and the master have a chance of starting with wraps. Mummies and the master's power is increased by 3 per 6% for each wraps they are benefiting from. Sounds good to me. Monster single target attack deals additional damage if the target's morale is under 50%. Does this apply to morale damage, or is it just like health damage, or is it both? If it's both, that's amazing. And if it's just health damage, then again it plays into the hybrid stuff. We could try a hybrid thing next time, we'll see. But I'm probably going to pivot into pure morale. You know me. You know me. That is it for today, though. Thank you all for watching this extra short episode. I didn't mean to be short, but I just keep forgetting that this is a 38-week thing. If you enjoyed, feel free to like the video. It does help out the channel. Thank you to the patrons and channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. And if anyone would like to stay up to date with anything happening on the channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I'll see you next time for some dark omens. Bye!